There we go. Yeah. So I'm gonna redo what I did. Yeah, control disconnect. There we go. Hopefully I'm first player again. So I'm gonna do what I did last time. First of all, open up that guide I used for the side quests. Game facts, Tales of Vesperia, PS4. There it is. FAQs, that one. We are in we're in Arc 2, and we are during the Barrow's Crag section. Side quests. There it is. Okay. I crafted some stuff last time. So we're gonna do the same. First of all, magic lenses, and then I bought a whole bunch of food. We have 70 grand. A lot of money. Did that. Then I also, synthesis, I made some armor. Let's see, I made a mermaid cloak. And I made a mithril plate. That was a loot. Huh. Then I also made a misericord. And in swords, I made a Zephyrus. And I wanted to make a Runeblade +1, but we didn't have enough Grimoire pages, so I went to fight those mages that dropped them. And that's when I realized that I was not Yuri, I was Estelle for some reason. So yeah. Let's go and try to get some Grimoire pages again, and this time, hopefully, I will actually be the main character. And not be in two-player mode for some unknown reason. Alright, let's see. Please have me be the main character.
Could you be any weaker?
I guess I'll go easy on them.
All right, who's next? Yeah.
Hey. Out of 8 too. Lincoln Gale. 39. Very soon. Very soon I get a very fun move.
That was too short. Stronger.
Got a Grimoire page. I need one more now. You need to farm a lot of Grimoire pages in this game. Oh yeah, equip him with a mystery cord. Almost forgot. Yeah, you need a lot of Grimoire pages. You should farm up like 20 of the fucking things when you get to this point in the game, I guess. Grimoire pages and medium bird feathers.
That was a nice little break.
Patty leveled. I'm surprised we're gaining levels off of such low level enemies. Yeah, Patty's level 39 now.
I won't lose.
Azure Storm!
Easy.
The sign of victory.
There's another Grimoire page. I think I have 5 now. Grimoire page 5, yes. I shouldn't go into this inn because that's where a side quest is, and I want to do the side quest in the right order. Alright, swords. Runeblade +1. Oh, we're gonna get Flynn eventually. Where were Runeblades sold? That was in Dawngrest, wasn't it? I'm gonna fly into Dawngrest. buy a regular rune blade just for once we get Flynn. Hopefully not trigger any side quests when I enter. Alright. Second rune blade. There we go. No, I'm not too afraid of upgrading this rune blade. Because I have another one. There we go. Now we have a new weapon for her to use. Let's check axes. Crimson axe. We've got one, and there's an alpha and a beta. Carol has not learned the Crimson Axe moves yet, so he needs to do that. And then once he has a chance here, I think I'm gonna go for alpha whenever I get enough Mandrake eyes. Just gotta go to the Wiznakatas and fight some Agarics. Not too bad. All right. Harpoon. Alpha. Death Scythe. Needs to finish the Dragon's Tooth. And then she can start learning this, which has Comma Plus on it. Barryman. Still learning the Executioner and the Shiva. I need to make another Executioner. Let me find Cockatrice Claws. Deadly Horn, we got one of those. Serpent Staff. Rival Guard. I have several. I'll make one. Also need to make Shakujo. Also this Tribal Guard. Wolf Fangs. I want to make that next, so we could go fight some wolves in the Koi Woods. Oh, Grand Scepter Alpha and Beta. And Ruby Wand Alpha Beta. Guard all. Extend guard. Gradually recover HP during guard. Shit's good. Alright, well, let's go kill some wolves. This is gonna be the side quest / farming section to get gear. Because I need to stock up on gear. There's also a weapon I need to go buy in Mantake. I need to go buy another Nova. Let me just make sure it's safe to enter Mantake. Yeah, it's safe to enter Mantake. Let's go to Mantake and buy an item. Also, I filled in a lot of the world map yesterday. Somewhere on the map, there's a blank spot that I haven't filled, and I can't find it. Alright, while I'm here, check up on the food in this town. Here we go. Check the weapons and armor and stuff. We could buy some silver hats. I have 2 of these. I should equip them on people. Hold on. There we go. Alright. I need to buy a Nova. Yeah, there's an alpha and a beta of that. I need to buy another one. Okay, well, while I'm here, so we'll look through here. Greens, Ever Blue, Alpha, Beta. I believe Ever Blue's a one thing. I don't think we can ever get a second one. I'll have to pick between one of these eventually. Great Deluge of Dispersion, ugh. Alright, let's see. Chain Whips, Nova, Alpha, and Beta. I made the Beta, and she's learnt it. Make that Alpha. Grim Cardian. Oh, I need to buy another one. You use that yet? No, she hasn't started using that yet. Crucible and Athenor on it. That's good. Raven. 2-form Cestus Alpha and Beta. He has maxed that. Quick Trigger. He's maxed the Quick Trigger. There's the Alpha and Beta of Quick Trigger. Revenge Arrow. Release an arrow as B is pressed while staggering. I could make both of these. Done. And if I get more medium feathers, I can make another rapid shot. Phoenix. +1. That's what he has equipped. And we have an extra Crimson Phoenix. Has he maxed it yet? FS bonus. No, he's still working on it. Well, make an extra one. So we have 2. So we can make both of those when the time is right. Oh man. All right, so medium bird feathers and wolves fangs. Let's go get those wolf fangs first. Those are the easiest. Woods. Haven't been here in a while. Fight with Repeat in the party. Gonna fight everything.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Roaring Revolution! You must do better.
Yeah, I feel good.
Hey, I learned a Lemming Gale. Alright. We got put on the Rune Blade and see if we can put Wise Magic 2 equipped. Rather have Strength 3. Combination. Hellfire Chain, Defend 2, Critical Guard, Magic Guard, Step Away. Next Step Recover, Lemming Gale. I'm gonna take off XP share off of him. I'll put on a Limbic for now. I take off Magic Guard and put on Gale as well, I guess. I don't really Magic Guard on him that much. During the end game, I kind of do, but...
Piece of cake! Don't get cocky.
If we're lucky, these guys can drop medium bird feathers as well.
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
Well, alright.
We have a great opening now. All right, let's go. Lightning!
And another!
Oh, evil soul.
Hey, 2 medium bird feathers. I think I need 1 more, though. There's still that Giganta in the back, but we can't access him yet. Might as well save while I'm here, right? Rip that 70k we had. Money goes away quick in this game.
Looks easy.
And another!
Repeat.
Magic eyes, I do need those. Repeat finishes weapon. Now let's see. Stone Slasher or Holy Raven 2B. Go with that Holy Raven. Need to finish that. And speaking of Raven, he finished the Transform Bow. So he's got both quick trigger upgrades to do. Do that one.
I'm gonna do it.
It's a B.
And another!
What are you gonna do? Hit the B? Haven't seen a single wolf in here. Guess I'll have to do the outside ones.
Alright, who's next?
Kill 2 things with 1 attack.
I will use this. I feel this.
People are learning shit like crazy. Done with all his shields. She is. Need a new bag for him. Jumbo bag. Oh, there's a wolf. I see one.
You'll be gone soon enough. And another!
The sign of victory.
If only. Wolf. Give me your fangs.
Leave it to me.
And another! And another!
We got 1. I need 2. We're halfway. Ooh, axe beak.
And another!
Before this
That's what happens when I get serious.
Another medium bird feather. Alright, well that's all the medium bird feathers I needed. Still need some wolf fangs though. We'll head to just before Daytonhold. There should be some wolves there. Should be able to find some wolves around this area. There's one. And some mini-coids.
Alright, who's next? And another!
oh, evil soul. Before this pure light.
Didn't get any that one. Run around in the field until some wolves spawn. The spawning in this area isn't as aggressive as later game. I guess it's because it's so early.
Easy.
Don't get careless. And another!
That's all the wolf fangs I needed. Now, do I have enough money? I got 5 grand. Alright, well I'll head to the port that I was staying at. And we're gonna see. It's a little synthesis. I don't remember what weapons it was now, so bear with me as we go through all the menus again. That was one. Shakujo. Great, now I have no money. Now, what needed wolf fangs? I can make a rapid shot now. What the hell needed wolf fangs? What the hell? Oh, thanks. I fuck. Oh, it's the Shakuja that needed them. Just needed one. Well, what the hell needed the bird feathers then? Is it a rapid shot I wanted to make? It was, wasn't it? Okay, let's see if we can sell some synthesis material we have 10 million of. Let's look through the list and see if we got ridiculous. Yeah, we got a ridiculous amount of broken daggers. We have a lot of red lenses that we went through that damn house. Which means that, yeah, I probably have a shit ton of mystic cloth as well. Alright, then I can make... the rapid shot. Means I can make Gale Spreader. Nice, okay. Now I've got some new weapons. And no money. Alright, well let's actually start our little side quest chain then. We are going to be starting with the Mead Hill, which is kind of perfect. I'm just going to run there. It's not that far. Fuck it. I'm flying. It's far enough. I'm lazy. Alright, so we've got to... Alright. Alright, we gotta approach from the other side. We gotta do three things here. We gotta check the blaster from the other side. We gotta go pick up a flower in a certain spot. And we've got to go back to that grave. Ah. What's with you? These flowers are so pretty. Hey, that's a Cirthanthus bloom. You actually know a lot about plants, don't you, old man? Oh, I dabble here and there. So what's that one called? Ah, 1 second, it's a teardrop tulip. How about that? Boy, that's a rainbow flower. Wrong, Crimson Nandasisco and Beautyberry. Botanist you are. Just happen to not know those. More like you just happen to know Cirthanthus bloom. No, really. How did you just happen to know about these nightshade flowers? Ah, listen to me. Sounds like you've got a special reason. Kind of. Nightshade is just a flower for an old friend of mine from nights used to like. My friend's room was always full of them. You've had a couple of friends then. Saying that like it surprises you. Poor old Raven just curl up and die if you left them all alone. So what is the correct response when a man starts whining like a mouse? I wonder. Say, oh Raven, you big silly, you're so cute. That's not the word I'd use. Ah, Judith, darling, you're cold as ice. Good grief. A little like Flynn and Yuri, what with you having a friend in the nights and all. Well now, I can't compare to the shining example of friendship those two young lads have got going, but yeah, we were pals. I don't think of my friendship with Flynn as shiny. Really, but youth's a fleeting thing for all us. That friendship's long past now. Oh, did you fight about something? I suppose you could call it that. Mind picking a few of those for me, young miss? Most certainly. Fire Lily. Yay. Let's go to the grave that we saw way earlier in the game. Right up here. There it is.
What are you?
Who are you paying your respects to?
An old friend, a dear comrade who shared my cause and gave his life in battle.
Battle? Was he in a guild?
Why would you think so?
Well, Imperial Knights who fall in the line of duty are given a state funeral.
This has nothing to do with the Empire or the guilds.
What's that supposed to mean?
Those institutions are nothing more than man-made trivialities.
Is he the reason you've been drifting around so long?
That is none of your concern.
Hey, no need to get testy.
Just whose grave is this anyway?
It's not a knight or somebody from a guild. That's gotta mean...
I know some people can't afford a burial, but why put them in a place like this?
Estelle, what are you doing? We may not know whose grave this is, but this feels like the right thing to do.
Might as well. Okay, let's head back down. I think we're done here.
Great. Let's go to the other side of Emid Hill. It'd be really fun if we run into battle here, which we probably will. We'll run into one of these enemies accidentally, I assume. It'll happen. And then we're gonna, here we go, we're gonna have the easiest fight of our lives.
Could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky.
Ow, 1 damage.
Azure Storm! All right, who's next?
Havoc break.
Draconian Sledge!
Repeat.
There we go.
And all right, who's next?
Where do you think you're going?
The sign of victory.
Hey. Patty learned her gun. Very good.
Leave it to me.
And another! Azure Storm!
Hammer. Dragon Upper. Repeat.
Good old Dragon Upper. Good move. Alright, approach the Blastio. You did this one too, didn't you, Judy? Yep, that's right. Hey, Judith, the reason you were destroying the Hermes Blastio was because they were a danger to the planet, right? That's right. In other words, you did it to save the world from harm. I don't mind if you think of it that way. Something about that just doesn't make sense to me. Why not just take down that Hermes guy who was making the Blastio? Either that, or go tell a mage about it or something. I was putting my life on the line to put a stop to rogue Blastio that are causing strange effects in the world's air. No one would believe a crazy story like that. If you had only told me, you think you could have done something about all the Hermes Blastio in the world when you don't even know how many there are. I'm sure that you may have been able to stop 1 or 2 of them with enough trying. But you would surely die before you had managed to take care of all of them. Since you were with Baul, there was something you could do about the Blastia going out of control. Is that what you mean, Judy? I don't have any way of making adjustments to the Blastia, so destroying it was the only way I could make sure it wouldn't be a problem. But you think we might be able to go by Ospio next time we get some free time? Why bring that up all of a sudden? It's about the Hermes Blastia, and there's something I'd like to investigate a bit. But you see... Yeah, you'd like to go back home, wouldn't you, Rita? Not particularly. Alright, let's stop by there when we have some time. Stop by Ospio, eh? Let's go do that right away! Also, I need to check something. My collector's book. Okay, 41. Once our collector's book hits 50%, there's an achievement, or there's a scene in Ospio. It'll happen eventually. That scene, by the way, is very important, the one in Ospio about the collector's book, because it has to be done before you hit 50% of the collector's book, because future events. I'm not going to spoil it. Just to have 50% before a certain part of the main quest. You bitch.
Piece of cake!
Don't get careless. And another!
Oh, 6 encircling stars, be as light as all things. The sign of victory.
Yeah!
Yay!
I feel this power!
It was a lot of learning. Finish the tribal guard. She was working on the executioner before she left us. Alright. Into Ospio we go. So, we've got to go to the library. Alright. Let's go to the library. This is a very important side quest, by the way. If you want some really good spells for Rita, do the side quest. Gotta check a bookshelf next to the shop. This one. There we go. I think we might be able to look for a certain book. I want to find out some more about Hermes Blastia. We should just look for the right bookshelf? Yes, please. Found it. Hey, it's Infamous Niflheim's Discourses on Air. What, you've heard of this book before? This book used to be in my house. I think it may have belonged to the person who lived in there before me. I see. Yes, I see. It was all full of codes that I couldn't understand, so I didn't find it all that interesting. I ended up giving it to the first person who showed any interest in it. Ifmunt Nifmayun, that's Hermes. It was his pen name. What? Really? That means Hermes used to live in Ospio. That's what it would mean, yes. Keeping something important like that from us yet again. Sorry, I wasn't entirely sure of it until now. Well, whatever. What's all this? I can't understand any of it at all. Looks like he just wrote letters at random. It's all in code. I thought about trying to figure it out a few times, but... This annoying type of writing is often used for taking down personal memos and the like, but not for research papers. And in looking at the front of the book, it says, I dedicate this to my daughter. Then it says, try and read it. Pretty ambiguous, don't you think? Never felt up to trying to read it. Don't you think this could have been a way of giving a challenge to his daughter? Yes, I think it was. See, what a ridiculous, foolish researcher. Didn't even know that the Blastia he'd created were capable. The Blastia he'd created were capable of. Yeah. That's it. I'm gonna take his book and decode it. Wait, can you really do that? No, I think that's best. We went all the trouble of finding it after all. I guess so. Right, I'll show that Blastia researching bozo. Hermes notes. There we go. Once you rest at certain inns, she will start decoding it. And my side quest guide just had to decide to scroll all the way down to the bottom for no reason, so now I lost my place. There it is. Alright, we're going to Capitorum. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save a lot. A lot of side quests. Down, 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 down. Down, down. I always liked Ospio's sound. Very calming. Even though it's barely a city, it's just a shop in Rita's house, basically. Alright, Capua Torum. That wrong way. It's more to the north-ish. Well, northwest. More west, to be honest. This is Nor, right? Yeah, it's Nor. Alright, so we have some things to do here. First of all, we're gonna enter the inn. A fiery soul into a sea of flames. That's what Mr. Saran said. Would you be used, friend Nobis? Indeed, you were sent to find me? Yes, we brought you something from you, Saran. Hand it over, Book of Friendship. You haven't looked at what's inside, have you? No, of course not. Very well, if that is all. Oh, wait, I need to take some proof of delivery back to the client. Okay, let's see. You can have this, you can take this to him as proof of delivery. Rainbow bookmark. You get dizzy from staring at it for too long. Use it to mark your place in a novel. Well then, say hello to you for me. Of course, thanks. Be good for our first job. We're not done yet. We've still got to take this proof of delivery back to you. And then we'll finally be finished with the job. Glad we didn't lose the book before we got it to him. That would have been bad. I don't think you could just go out and buy a replacement for that book. Why would you even lose something like that? Maybe if you went to the bathroom and accidentally left it by the sink when you washed your hands. Ew, that's dirty. What's dirty? You're washing your hands. We need to make sure not to lose the proof of delivery, too. Okay, enough talking. Let's get moving. Yeah, let's go to Mantake and see the client. Yikes, we're going back all the way? The sooner the better. Don't you want to tell the client? There's no need to rush. Talking to things like this, the more you wait, the more you joy. That true? See the client when we stop by a Mantake later sometime. Woof. Repeat always gets the last word. Alright, let's finish off one of the side quests that we've had for a while. We gotta go to that tree. That woman was talking about the flower blooming early. The Shagathon flowers all withered and died. You were the one who destroyed the Blasty here, weren't you? Yes, that was me. I see, the reason for these flowers blooming like that was the air imbalance from the Blasty you destroyed. And in the Colosseum, too. You heard what the man in the boat said about the fish around there, right? I looked into it, and it was all due to the Blastia, so I did what I had to do. You're not mad? I'm plenty mad. But it is in the past. I hate arguing about things that have already happened. Sometimes I feel she might be too understanding. There we go. That's finishing off a quest we've had for a while. Alright. We're gonna enter this building, which is the Fortune Market HQ. We've never been in here, but Kaufman's in here, and we're gonna have a chat with her. There she is. Hello. Can I ask you a question? Does Fortune Market deal in spears? We do, but if you'd like to sell that, you'd better off going directly to a store than talking to me. No, I don't want to sell it. I wanted to see if maybe I could see other spears that have been sold to you. Still trying to find that spear of yours, aren't you? It seems you have some personal stake in this, but I don't think it's been sold to us. If any of our vendors received any valuable items, no matter what they are, I would have heard of it. I haven't heard of anything. Let's see. Alright, so that's important. Alright. we're gonna go rest at the inn for a new spell for Rita. A good one. Very good one. I like it. It's part 3 in the Hermes quest that we just started. It starts when we went to that Blastianimede Hill, and then it continued in Ospio, and this is the step 3, which is to rest in this town. Do I have enough money to rest here? God, I hope I do. I do. How's it going? Any progress? Each page is a little different, but it looks like he's just using a cipher to shift all the characters in the text. It just takes time to figure out the cipher. What sort of things is the book about? At first, I thought that Hermes was an average mage who was using his knowledge for evil, but he wasn't. He was an upright mage who had dreams about the potential of Blastian air, and he was just innocently going wherever his curiosity led him. So what is it that's troubling you? There are so many interesting things written in Hermes' notes. There are plenty of formulas for magic I've never heard of, for example. Hermes was a genius, even compared to you. It hurts a little to admit it, but yes. I was shocked to see that he wrote down so many ideas and observations I never had. It seems he wrote down a formula in this book to destroy Blastia that had gone out of control. Hermes fully understood that possibility of the amount of air on the planet increasing. He understood the dangers of the blast he had created. Yes, I see. Yes, that's why he was studying magic to destroy the Blastia in the case that happened. A type of magic like that exists, I think you should use it. No matter who or how, Hermes was looking for someone who could use that magic for good. Who was looking for someone to take over his work for him. That's why he left behind these notes. Wouldn't the best person to continue Hermes' work be his own daughter? Oh, but what if that daughter doesn't know how to use magic? Or maybe. We'll never get anywhere if we keep talking in hypotheticals. Well, yes. Even if it's something that was thought up to destroy Blastia, you could put it to some other use, don't you think so? Well, that's true, but you're right. I don't think that any other mage beside me could ever use this formula properly. Perhaps I'll take it after all. I'm sure Hermes would be happy too. You're just saying that. No, I'm saying it because I really think it's true. Free to learn negative gate. Awesome. I say that word a lot, but negative gate truly is a fucking amazing spell. There it is, negative gate. Bring forth an evil dimension that blocks enemy movement. Is really nice. Oh, and I keep a few of these spells active. Some of them that are somewhat ranged. I'm gonna turn that one off. These two are good. Alright, is that it for Capitorum? It is. There's the one in Capo Nor if we have 50% monster book. 30%. Nope. Alright, we can skip that then. Alright, we're going to Mantake. Controller disconnected. There we go. This controller's cable is a bit wonky. I need to get a USB controller. Like a USB Bluetooth thingy. A little dongle thing. I'm using a PS4 controller. I always hated the PS3 controller. I prefer the Xbox to it. Well, I haven't tried an Xbox One controller, but I really like the PS4 controller. The PS4 controller isn't tiny and doesn't feel like a toy to me. That was my issue with the PS3 controller, but the PS4 controller is fine. Alright, now that we're in Mantake, step 1 is to talk to you near the inn.
We delivered the book, just like you asked. Here, look. This is proof we finished the job.
Hand it over, rainbow bookmark.
Oh, indeed. That's Nobis is all right. Wow, thanks so much for your help. And here is the pay I promised you.
3,000 gold.
If you ever need anything else, don't hesitate to call on brave Vesperia.
Yes, of course. See you later.
A symbol of their friendship. How touching. I wonder what kind of book it was.
It was just a normal book. Looked like it had something to do with economics.
Did you look inside, Raven?
So what if I did?
I mean, it's fine, but what if the client had hidden something private in the book?
Oh, it's no big deal. No harm done if it didn't get in the way of the job.
An economics book, huh? That didn't sound too racy.
It would have been funny if some romance novel was the proof of two guys' friendship.
Really?
Anyway, I guess we're done with our first job with the Union.
So this is what it's like to work in a guild.
Yeah, if we were the Hunting Blades, we'd probably get jobs to exterminate monsters. Fortune's Market usually does stuff like transport products over long distances.
So, Brave Vesperia's in the delivery business then?
Well, we
We can think it over while we try out a few different kinds of work.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright. Now I need to check my inventory. Judith. Okay. I need to look up something. Very good. Now that we've done that, gonna exit and go back in. I see. So the chief and the others have left town this morning. Not sure if they've left the town, but they did spend the night here last night. I'm fairly sure that their leader was your chief. Let's see. Mister, who was that man just now? We said something about being a member of a guild called the Hunting Blades, I believe? He seems to have got separated from the rest of his guild, though. Did Nan stay here last night? Nan? Chill out, Carol. You can't expect him to know that. Sorry, members of the guild, but we're staying at this inn, correct? Yeah, they were here until early this morning. Was there a girl with brown hair traveling with them? Actually, I seem to remember someone like that. Yeah, she looked like she's been injured, too. That must have been her wounds from fighting with us. Oh, no. Didn't know that for sure. Those guys get into fights all the time. Yuri, I think we might be here for the night. Looks like the kid's a mess. Some relaxation would be good for his nerves. Sure, it's not just that you're tired and want to rest. Well, there's that, too. Yes. Good idea. Let's get some rest. Well, you said it. Man. Can't sleep, huh? Judith, why are you up? It's so late. This is watching the moon. The moon? You're worried for that girl. Yeah. You're a nice kid, Carol. Been in so many different guilds, but I ended up doing a cruddy job in all of them and quitting. So all the guilds just gave up on me. But then Nan invited you into her guild? Yeah, but we still haven't made up since we got into that fight. Sorry, I'm a member of Vesperia now. I shouldn't be thinking about all this. I don't blame you for it. She's important to you, right? How did you... You wouldn't carry around a picture of her if she wasn't important. You knew? I've seen you looking at her picture with that silly look on your face several times now. Got a friend of mine from the photography guild I used to belong to take that picture for me. A little photography of on the sly? No, I mean, he just happened to take it as she was passing by. I mean, I guess it works out the same thing. But a naughty boy. But I don't think it's all that bad, really. Really? I wonder. You think we'll run into her again? Not sure. No, I know we will. Still have to make up with her. Heh, good luck with that. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. Well, yeah, thanks, Judith. There we go. That was Man Take. Alright. Now we gotta go to Nordapolka. Let us go to Nordapolka. There's something I do want to check, though. I'm gonna head towards where Pharaoh is, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna land here. Check around. A lot of thieves. They do spawn now!
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
I've been looking for these bastards. Sword beaks.
Wonderful. Punishing beast. Destructo spiderweb. In this blade.
We're done.
Now, I've been looking for these guys. First of all, to drop silver ore, and second of all, if they've spawned, then that means another enemy in this area will have spawned. Yes!
Get ready. I'm
Finally.
taking you down.
Cockatrice. I've been looking for these for fucking ever. Now, these can actually cause petrification, which we haven't ran into yet.
You're gone.
5 grand worth of damage. And 5k damage.
Let's go.
Cockatrice claws. Also Desir Iron Sand. Yeah. I'm gonna kill a few of these. Let's see what they have for stealing.
You must do better than that.
Cockatrice Claw.
Evil soul fall before this pure light.
I stole all of them. Ha! I need to set up, repeat again. Here's what I'm gonna do. Alternate A is gonna be Thievery. I want Demon Dog. Up, I want Gale Dog. Down, I want Falling Leaf. Because I've got the... Yeah, I got Swirling Nature on right now. And then I want Shining Dog. Sonic Return. Light Spear.
Angel ring. Here I go. Evil soul fall before this pure light. Grand chariot. We must go on.
Many Cockatrice Claws as I can get. Why are you a happy earthworm? Monster book. Where's that damn cockatrice? What is their drops? Oh no, it would be a scale type. There it is. Cockatrice Claw, Iron Sand. Alright, good.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Where's T? What? I don't even know what you're saying. Meat sleeping. Oh, taunt.
You must do better than that.
Taunting. There we go. Okay. Let's do some stealing. Really? I spammed it like 8 times and it didn't get shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who's next?
Repeat.
Awesome. How many Cockatrice Claws do I have? 7. Let's go for 3 more.
There are so many.
We'll get every last one.
Here,
There we go. A little bit of spam.
Here I go.
Here's your door. Here's your door.
Ow. You bastard. What's Raven doing? He's doing great. Got new bows for him. Still waiting for him to get his good move, though. Wow, I didn't get a single Cockatrice Claw from that fight. Really? I should put Reed in these fights to make him go faster. Although I need Repeat in the party just for the stealing. I finished the Rune Blade, meaning I'm done with every weapon I have. What's my highest damaging weapon? I think it is the Rune Blade. Yep. Alright, just stick with it then. Yeah, Raven's still learning the quick trigger.
Let's eliminate them.
3 of them. Do some stealing. Got one. Yeah, come on. Come on. Do some more stealing. Oh, I've been fucking petrified. Thank you. Stole one. You're the only one I haven't stolen from. I didn't get anything. This is a full party? No, we're missing one member. Original game was 7, this one's 9.
Okay,
We have
let's
8
go.
right now. Alright, well there we go, we have enough Cockatrice Claws. Yeah, we have currently 8 members out of 9. We're missing Flynn. I know when he joins, it's real late. It's almost before the final dungeon. But he'll join for some minor parts. He was in our party earlier in the game for a little while. Alright, Stone Slasher. He's done with the Deadly Horn. Which weapon do we want to start with? Already done Riot. Let's do Crimson Axe. Done with Quick Trigger Alpha, Quick Trigger Beta. Alright. Let's go to Nordapolka now. The Blonde Knight, yes. He will join our party at the very end of the game. And he's real good. I played with him a bunch. He is fun as fuck to play. Alright, what are we doing in Nordapolka? Head towards the Coliseum. Let's go towards the Coliseum. I was gonna go there anyways. Because that's where the shop is. You idiot, you've got no idea what the hell you're talking about. What did you just say, pea-brain peon? Damn it, you better watch your mouth. The city hasn't changed a bit. That's quite enough. You two will stop fighting right now. Who the hell are you? I'm Nats of Polystrali. I'm the Provisional Duce. I do not know the cause of your argument, but I shall help you resolve it. Resolve it? What's the point of crossing swords in public like this? If you have a problem, you should settle in like men in the Colosseum. If you beat him in battle, not only will you resolve your dispute, but your reputation will grow as well. What do you say? Son of a... I don't have time for something like that. Oh, then I'll use my guild authority to have you locked up for disturbance of peace. How does that sound? Damn it, this isn't worth the trouble. Thank you very much, Nats. I don't know what happened here, but if you'd fought, you would have been given the same punishment. Please be more careful in the future. Yes, I'm sorry. Good luck with your business. Oh, it's you. Hello. I'm still indebted to you for everything you've done. Looks like things have gotten tough in town since Belly's passed away. What happened with the Duchy was unfortunate, but nonetheless, we couldn't go on forever depending on her to solve our problems. This is a town of humans. It's up to us to continue together and figure out how to live together in peace. So you've been going around as the Duce's temporary replacement? Indeed, there will be a vote soon to determine who will officially end up taking her responsibilities. Who knows how that will turn out. I feel like Nordapolka's people have already chosen you to lead them. That's how it seems to me, at least. Roar, get out of the way! What does that mean? It never ends. Stop by again sometime if you'd like. Maybe we can sit down over some tea and share stories. Definitely. Wow, he's got it tough. Yeah, it can't be easy dealing with all these crazies day in and day out. Hope he hangs in there. Great! Time to go into the Coliseum. Let's see, we saw that scene. Ah, we gotta go speak to him. Instruct these gnats. Oh, they sell a trident here. I'm gonna buy another one because I had to use mine earlier. Okay. We got a bunch of cockatrice claws, and I've been looking for those for like half the fucking game. That mean I can make new items, or no? I don't even remember what item I needed them for. It was something. What was it I needed them for again? Ah, it was another executioner. How many of those do I need? One more. Okay, so one extra executioner. Because I already have one. It's equipped right now. And then I'll make a Shiva when I can, and I'll make an Ahriman when I can. But that wasn't the only thing that needed the claws. Something else needed them. What was it? hell needed them? Don't remember. Ah, it was a spike bow. Yes, I can get the defender bow now. Well, when I have $100. Hold on. There we go. How does the weapon system work? All the weapons have skills on them. If you equip the weapon, you automatically get the skill. However, if you use the weapon long enough, you learn the skill to your character, so you can equip the skill at any time you want. Every time you level up, you gain one more point you can use towards skills. Like, I can show it in a sec. Did I learn this weapon fully? I did, so I can get this when I have more money. Like, use a weapon enough, and you'll master the skill, and then you can just go into skills, and you can tag them with your SP. You gain 1 SP every level up. And yeah. And a lot of skills are very useful. I need to get XP share back on. So the best thing to do is to try to get every single weapon in the game and learn them all. Alright. And we're gonna go in here. I need to take that canteen off. I'm not in the desert anymore. It just looks weird. Hey, it looks like things have calmed down a bit for Palestrale. Whenever I see your faces, I can't help but remember Bellius. Yeah, I still feel bad about that. No, don't. We got more good memories than bad ones. Like when I first met her, or when I joined Palestrale. I remember it like it was yesterday. I've been traveling on a solo journey around the world. The night that I first saw her, a full moon hung in the sky. I shivered with anticipation. It was a monster I've never seen before. If I'd beat it, I'd be famous. Saying that you challenged Bellius? Well, I was pretty foolhardy back then, and much to my surprise, I got my butt handed to me. When I came to, I was in the Colosseum, lying on a bed. Fought Bellius and lived? That's pretty impressive in and of itself. No, I wasn't even in the same league as Bellius. Ah, so she let you live? When I asked her why she spared my life, she told me this. There's nothing to be gained by making a short life even shorter. Sounds like something only an age-old Antlikea could say. I'm sure she's seen thousands of humans come and go in her lifetime. Even if they became her friends or her subordinates, she'd eventually outlive all of them. I can't even imagine how lonely that must be. But when she passed away, she was finally freed from that terrible loneliness. That's why I think that what happened wasn't such a bad thing at all. Maybe you're right. Oops, sorry if I got off on a tangent there. I never know when to stop talking. No, I don't mind at all. I feel like I understand Bellius a little better now. There we go. And now, we speak to the receptionist. Wrong one. See the show. Have a go. Beat your foes. We're currently seeking challengers for Palestrale's famous 100-man melee. Only true warriors need apply. Oh, so they finally brought it back the 100-man melee, did they? What's that, old man? It's a regular event here in the Colosseum. Basically, you got a single fighter going up against a whole bunch of people. They say you gotta have a whole lot of guts to make it through. Wow, I was wondering what would happen to the Colosseum after Bellius died. But it looks like they're going stronger. You want to give it a go? Yes, that's a good idea. Revenue from the event might help with the reconstruction of Nordopolica. Which of us should do it, you think? Not me, right? Hold your horses, we still haven't decided if any of us will sign up. For now, let's just find out some more details. So we can talk to them, blah, blah, blah. Give it a go. We can currently do 30, 50, 80, and 100-man melee. We're not going to do it yet because we can't currently completely finish it. We can do the 100-man melee, but we don't get shit for it until we've done some more side quests. You seem new. I'm assuming you're on my side quest list. Yep. Do I have to look as Patty? Huh. I have to put her in the front of the party. I guess can't talk to him quite yet. Hold on, what's his deal? If you've cooked at least 600 times and Patty has 3 recipes mastered. Oh, does she have 3 recipes mastered? Patty. She doesn't even have 1 mastered. Because the seafood bowl is the most expensive thing to try to make in the game. Well, while I'm here in this store, might as well pick up all the food they have. Never mind, I have no money. And I think they have everything here for it, too. Is there anything I don't need? Hello specific. Those are really useful, and I don't like selling them, but... I get syrup and nectar bottles all the fucking time. I'm just selling them. Fuck them. Fill up on everything. Do we have enough to cook that now? Seafood bowl. We do. Good. Make one now. Oh, I accidentally made sorbet. That's fine. I need to keep working on her cooking, so we'll come back here eventually. Alright, let's go to the statue. Let's save first. I have so many side quests to do, but we're almost done with this list of side quests, and then we're on to some more main stuff for a bit, and then more side quests. There's 3 chunks of this game where it's just 10 million side quests. Enjoy. Hello there. Mind if I ask you who your connection is? What, we can't buy things from you without an introduction? Afraid not. I'm not quite like the other merchants, you see. You mean you're different from the people in Fortune's Market? Yes, most correct. I am Mercedes Dunkel, black marketeer extraordinaire. Black marketeer? A salesman for Leviathan's Claw. I travel the wide world selling my weapons wherever I set up shop. Leviathan's Claw? So you're one of Jaeger's henchmen. Henchman has such a villainous ring to it. What sort of things do you have in stock? Geez, Judith, go ahead and make friends, why don't you? Beg your pardon, but when did knowing one's enemy become a bad thing? I suppose I could show you such an honest young lady my wares. I can't sell you anything, though. Here, this is a Hoplon blaster that can spray a target with flames up to 100 meters away. Actually, an antique from quite a ways back, but I've kept it in top shape so it still works fine. Hey, there's a name written on it. Yeah, it must belong to whoever dug it out of the ground. Hey, those guys from RuneScape and Shaka's Runes were writing their names on stuff they'd found. What's worse, this thing's got that idiot's name on it, too. Oopsie, it looks like that's solid proof of a connection between the two. You know something, don't you, old man? Well, the Don's got this little hunch, you see, that Jaeger and Reggae are one and the same person. Yeah, this event was supposed to happen way earlier in the game. We're doing it now because it's easier to do now, but we're supposed to do this way back. No way. You don't really think they're both one guy? That doesn't change the fact that Leviathan's Claw and RuneScape are 2 different guilds, though. But Imperial law forbids the trafficking of Blastia. That's got nothing to do with the Union. Fortune's Market's about the only guild that follows the Empire's laws. Business and all, you see. Oh, well, now you're brave Vesperia, aren't you? We've been making a bit of a name for ourselves, I guess. A man in black, a princess-like young lady, a mage, a man from the Union, a young boy, a femme fatale, and a dog. Receive word from Jaeger to treat you with extreme caution should we meet. And with that, I'll be bringing our little business engagement to a close. You think, should we get rid of him? Hold on now, do you enjoy treating poor defenseless Do you enjoy threatening poor defenseless merchants? Stop, you have all these weapons, don't you? Blastia are my inventory, I can't use them whenever I like. Not worth the trouble. Taking care of this guy won't put a stop to their Blastia smuggling. Well, if it gets to be a problem for the Union, they should be sure to lay down the law, you know, like the Barbos. Just like the man says. So if it's alright with you, I'm gonna get back to earning a living here. I'm seriously looking into this whole RuneScape thing when I get back to Aspia. Depending on Jaeger's next move, we might be forced into action ourselves before too long. Alright, yeah, we're supposed to do that way back. But doing it now is fine. Alright, we have a couple more quests left. One of them is very optional, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it now. I might do a little bit now and more later. It's a really long side quest that is not important, but I like doing it, except I also hate it. You have to be a waiter. And it's a pain. Let's get on our boat and then immediately fly away, because why use a boat when we can fly? Oh man, a boat. There we go. To Dongrest we go. Doing going the right way. Yes, slightly too much to the left. There we go. Land right there. Alright, what's up first? Talk with the shopkeeper in the right shop for a scene. Can I ask you something? Do mercenaries ever come here and sell spears here? They do indeed on occasion, but most of them are second-hand, used items. You're in the market for something like that. It's a spear she's looking for. It's not the sort of thing to be easily damaged or dulled, right, Judy? Yeah, I think you're right. No one's brought in a fancy spear like that, no. I see. Alright, there we go. And talk to a girl wearing a hat in the middle of the town. Let's go do that. You? Nope. Is it you? Yep. Hey there, baby. Haven't we seen each other a few times? Yeah, we used to meet every now and then. I thought so. It's been a while. I'm still in the same place as always if you want to come and visit. Yeah, maybe one of these days. Sure, well until then. Wherever we go, we run into girls who know Raven. Alright. Then go to the Eastern Bar. You? Oh, looks like you've got some new lady friends. Uh-oh, looks like a feisty one found me. I'm still waiting for you to apologize for hurting my feelings. I've been waiting in the Red Meteor Swarm. Sorry about that, I've been pretty busy. You're so cold, baby. Drop me a line next time you think of me. Sure thing, see ya. And finally, head to Union HQ. Raven! Welcome back! Hey. It's a bit different from the usual reaction he gets, don't you think? Where were you traveling all this time? Tell me all about your journey. How would you like some tea? I baked a cake yesterday too. You're all invited, of course. You know I don't like sweet things, right? Well, maybe I should have made dinner instead of tea and cake. Everyone's got their own taste, I guess. Seems that way. Tired, so I think I'll be on my way. You have someone else to eat cake for you, right? I want to feed you, Raven. Come on, there's no use wasting your precious time on a bitter old fogey like me. Don't you have an up-and-coming young lad to keep you company? Go be with him. You mean Harry? No, thank you. He's so wimpy and negative all the time. I hate it. Men change for women every day. I'm sure you'd be able to change him into your dream guy in no time. I'm just making excuses and get a move on. I'm making excuses, Raven. You're so mean. Wow. I don't know what to think about Raven anymore. I'm sorry for that girl after you treated her so harshly. Really? I think I see Raven in a whole new light. Oh yeah? Old Raven will welcome you with open arms, you sweet thing. Just say the word. I think I finally realized just how much Raven likes girls. Ladies Man title. There we go. Like the most pointless side quest in the game, but let's do it anyways. Alright. We gotta go on the world's biggest detour. Ah, Raven, just the man I was looking for. Oops, look, I walked in the wrong building by accident. See ya. Wait, just hear me out. Already got our hands pretty full with other people's troubles, you know. Harry isn't in any sort of state to help us with this. Okay, I'll hear what you got to say, but that's all. Yes, sir. Recently, we've had countless skirmishes breaking out between the guilds and the Empire. In the past, the Union has always mediated these disputes. But now that the Dawn has passed away, the Union is only a shell of what it once was. The Union's not working like it used to, so that's why you're coming by yourself to talk with me about this. Yes, I hear the Fortune's Market and the Knights also clashed the other day over the sealing of the Wizened of Kados. That would be Flynn's blockade, I think. Yeah, probably so. And because of the law of no intervention between guilds, Altos can't directly admonish Fortune's Market for what they did. Restoring the Union's has form itself may be the only choice we got. But Harry's in no condition to help, and we still need to do something about the next head of the Blood Alliance. We got to take things one at a time. First off is your guild, Altos. Do something to fix that boy area. If you run into Madame President, I'll see if I... And if I run into Madame President, I see if I can't convince her to do things right through the Union. I understand. Thank you for your help. It's Kaufman, eh? But I wonder where we can find her. Don't you worry about that. We don't have to search for her or anything. We just let her know if we happen to see her. But you think that Altos will be able to knock the Union back into shape, don't you, old man? They'll learn quick and act fast. The only thing keeping the Union in check, if you ask me. Yeah, right. If we happen to see that pretty president anytime soon, let's be sure to ask her for help. And we're immediately going to go find her. And then come all the way back here. Because I don't want to do multiple side quests at a time, because it can actually fuck them up. I'm just doing one at a time. There's one special side quest that is once you've gotten to the final stage of that quest, you have to finish it immediately. If you do anything else, the quest will fail. It's a very specific quest, and I know exactly when it happens, so I won't have the issue. But for new players, it's a fucking huge issue, because if you go do anything else, the quest is over. You're fucked. And that's a really good weapon. That's the best spear in the game. Well, second best. Second best. Technically, the fell arms are the best weapons, but the fell arms are only the best after you get enough kills. Because they scale with kills. Let's go talk to Kaufman. Could still be in her office, even though it's night. Having a travel permit is Fortune's Market's right, as it is our responsibility. Since you sealed off the roads, I guess you're okay with our cargo shipments not going to the capital? That's not what I'm saying. It's just like Nardopolica. What gives the Knights, protectors of the people, the right to oppress them? Imperial Knights don't need your permission to do what needs to be done. I can see we're not going to reach an agreement like this. Now, if you would please let me pass. Wait! Sadly, what that official said is right. You're Lowell, and aren't you with Altosk? What a happy surprise to be remembered by such a lovely lady. Perhaps Altosk is planning on sticking its nose in the business of Fortune's Market? Nah, I just came to ask for your cooperation as a member of the Union. Or cooperation. Help us make the Union as strong as it used to be. Fortune's Market is one of the pillars of the Union, or aren't you? Sure you know how important the Union is for the guilds. We'll all just get trampled on if we don't work together against them. This from someone who's been parading all over the world with Yuri for the past how many weeks? Altusk is already mobilized, that's why I'm out here gathering information. I hear you've been traveling as the Dawn's right-hand man and watching the Imperial Knights. Alright, let's do it. We'll save face for you and the Dawn and promote the rebuilding of the Union. I'm glad you're decisive as they say. It's an honor to be recognized as such by someone so well versed in negotiations with the Empire. Please, you flatter me. I've just lived long enough to get a little clever about these things. I hope that I can do the same. Now if you'll excuse me. Raven, I'm impressed at how well you dealt with an imposing lady like Miss Kaufman. Compared to the Dawn, she was nothing. Yeah, the Dawn was more impressive. Don't just agree with me. Where's the but Raven? You were awesome. But... Come on, let's go. Alright, is that it for... that? Oh boy. Alright, we gotta go back to Dawngrest. Gotta go back all the way to Dawngrest. We have 2 more quests there, and one of them I'm not sure if I'm gonna do yet. because it's a minigame, and it's a minigame I hate. It requires either pen and paper or opening up Notepad. Because it's a waiter's minigame, and I'm not great at remembering 48 orders. And people do stupid shit like, I want 78 ice creams. Like, wow. And then after 3 sentences, they're like, forget that second order. And it's just like, which order? It's really annoying. Alright, we're back in Dongrest. I need to go to the Western Tavern. Why do they have 2 taverns? Doesn't even look like a tavern from the outside. Alright, who am I speaking to? The guy right in front of me? No, the right bartender. Hi there. Well, look who it is. Here for more work? Yes. Yeah. Let's see, a job I could give to you guys. How's this? I'm looking for a lost pendant, Rihanna, Kale. What's up, Carol? Recognize the name? Yeah, it's someone in the guild I used to belong to. You already know the client. Usual looking for a lost item, huh? Work's work, I guess. Usual. Guess people lose things. Pays 4,500 gold, so are you gonna take it? Yeah. Go pretty quickly since you already know the client. You'll find her in the inn. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I assume go to the inn. Go to the inn, yeah. If this is the quest I remember it being, it's pretty long. And boring. I don't even know if it's useful. Yeah, if I remember correctly, these guild quests, once you finish them all, you get something good, but until then, they're pretty shitty and just give you money. Not even a lot. Could you be Rihanna? Yes, I'm Rihanna Kale. Who are you? We've been sent by the Union. These are the guild members who look for my mother's necklace for me. Ah, you poor beautiful lady. You're searching desperately for a memento of your mother? That's right. It's the necklace that my father gave my mother when they got married. Oh, the necklace you received on their wedding day. What a wonderful story, my sweet. Getting kind of creepy, old man. The necklace is made of rather valuable metal called Everlight. My father mined the ore himself and handcrafted it into a necklace. It was truly the only one of its kind. So, what sort of identifying features does your necklace have? Everlight is a bright red metal. My father made that metal into hexagonal links to form the necklace and gave it to my mother. Necklace of bright red hexagons. Quite distinctive. Yeah, that should make it easier to find. Did you have any idea where you might have lost it? Well, actually, I dropped it into the river from the bridge at the entrance to town. What? How are we supposed to find that? Please, it's extremely important to me. We can see that, but with all you've told us, but... what you're asking is impossible. We did tell the Union we'd accept the task after all. You know the guild would turn a request like this down once they realized they couldn't do it. No. No, 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 no! Once a guild has taken a job, it cannot refuse to do it. What got into you? Can't you see that this young lady's in deep trouble? What kind of guild would refuse to help such a poor, sweet, beautiful girl? We accept this task in the name of the brightest star in the night sky, brave Vesperia. Raven, you can't do that. You're not even in the guild. Thank you. And who put you in charge? Oh well, I guess we'll go ahead and take care of it, right, Carol? He's gone. Ah, he was waiting at the entrance just a minute ago. Would explain why it's so quiet. Who barks? Let's go and find him. Hey, are you done talking to her? Who were you? Well, I just remembered something that I had to do. That's all well and good, but let us know before you run off, would you? Yeah, sure, sorry about that. Anyway, let's go over to where she said she dropped the necklace. Aggressive bark. Pretty sure she said she dropped it from the bridge. We're just going over the bridge. Yeah, and then we're going to Heliord. I never really noticed how deep the water is here. The client dropped her necklace right down here. Then we dive in to get it, I suppose. Even if you jumped in, I doubt the necklace is there anymore. Everlight isn't all that heavy as far as metals go, so yeah, I'm sure it's drifted downstream. Well, that would mean it's lying somewhere on the bottom of the ocean about now. Aww. Be careful if I were you. The current's pretty crazy around here thanks to the ocean tides. If you fell in, you'd be swept off in a jiffy. Tides? This isn't the sea, though. The water in this river is a mixture of ocean water and fresh water that runs down from the mountains. All the rivers around here are like that. Oh, really? I had no idea. Come to think of it, the body of the magistrate that they say was dumped into this river washed up over in Heliord. Just goes to show you how far the current can carry things that fall in. Sounds like starting the search in Heliord might not be a bad idea. Thanks for your help, sir. Yeah, for what? Let's go to Heliord. On a fucking stupid trip to try to find a stupid necklace or stupid lady. Stupid. Alright. There's Heliord. I wish I could enter Heliord through the lower camp so I didn't have to walk through the entirety of Heliord just to get there. There we go. And I'm guessing we're gonna go down by the water.
You do.
She's got a point. What are you doing all this for? Money? You like doing it? Looking at it from the outside, I can't tell what you want to do. I mean, I'm not a member or anything, so whatever.
Okay, let's just say this is the trial period while we're figuring that out.
Huh? Yeah, okay.
If we can't come up with an answer right now, we'll just think on it for a while.
Right.
Yay! Finally. Alright. I think I'll do one round of the game mode I was talking about, but I don't want to do too much of it, because I hate it. The first round I should be able to do fine without any writing down. It should be really fucking easy. The final round with Raven is bullshittingly hard and fucking stupid, and I hate it, and I want to stab the creator of that minigame. Let's just do the first one, it's easy. Oh, it's you. You're the Don's friends, right? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Hey, the Don worked for this tavern, didn't he? Not exactly. He just came here often to drink. Maybe this was a safe haven where he could relax. Exactly. We always worked hard so the Don would have a place to take his mind off of things. Keep up the good work. If there's anything we can do to help, let us know. But really, in that case, I have a favor to ask of you. You don't waste any time. Tell the truth, the girl who used to help us around the tavern set off on an excavation trip or some such. That leaves us in a tight spot. We're short on help. I don't know when that girl's coming back either. But you want us to take her place and help you with your customers. Right, it would only be a temp job, so we wouldn't be able to hire you officially. No, that's fine. We don't want to become official employees. Oh, I see. Too bad. Anyways, it's hard work, so I'd be paying you as well. Hey, gold's gold. Might as well, eh? Looks like the old man's his usual money grub himself. I only need one person to help. Feel free to choose whoever you like. Knock yourselves out, guys. Yuri, you're not gonna help? A rude waiter like Yuri would be bad for business. The customers would take off in no time. Got a point, old man. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Alright, I'm just doing the easy Estelle one. These get harder as you keep going down. Ravens is fucking stupid. It is rage-inducing bullshit. It's like, alright, I want 48 melons, 700 ice creams. Forget the melons. I want a cake. Forget the ice cream. Fuck that shit. Estelle's easy. We'll do that one.